I'm here at Evergreen Golf Club, Jermaine Kearse's brand new spot. I'm gonna see if I can hit a driver farther than him. Most likely I will.
Probably not. Probably not. What's up, my guy? What's up? Welcome to Evergreen. Here we are in the retail area. Let me come over and show you some of the retail. We got some backpacks over here. We carry some trap golf. You know, you gotta stay trappy over here. We got customers. That's the main thing we want over here. Yeah, we got some new hats. Little golf is dope. I didn't design it myself, but I worked hand in hand with the designer. Most people are pretty surprised that I'm up here checking people in, but conference room, a lot of our members come in here, do some conference calls, do some Zoom meetings like yourself earlier today. We partnered with Golfletica. They're a sports and rehab company. They do a lot of group and private training. Let's go say what's up to my man Grant. I don't know if he's busy. This is Grant Rice. He works with Golfletica, does group and personal training here. This is Daniel doing the YouTube video.
Work on your game.
Exactly. We got some lockers in here. You know, you gotta have the goat.
A lot of goat sightings.
A lot of goat sightings for sure.
What a sequence.
What a sequence.
So the playground, huh?
Yep, this is the playground right here. This is where all the action goes down right here. We got simulator bays, we got putt greens, we got chipping greens. You can really work on all facets of your game in here, all indoors. So, you know, up here in the Pacific Northwest, you know, when the weather's getting pretty bad, getting cold, you can always count on it being at least 70 degrees in here. We got the short game area here. Just a nice place to really come work on your greenside chipping. Just work on getting up and down. We always say you should have, if you're a member here, you should have no excuse getting up and down here. Thank you. Thank you. Man, I've been really working on, you know, my landing spots, where I want to land the ball, how far I want it to roll out. You can see we kind of have a little bit of undulation right here, to where we can kind of bump it into the hill a little bit and kind of let it trickle out to the pins. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you.
We've known each other for a while now.
Long time.
I feel like I was there at your origin of golf love. Yeah. But for those that don't know,
yeah,
obviously you played in the NFL for a long time.
Wilson toward the end zone. It is Kearse. Seattle's going to the Super Bowl. Jermaine Kearse.
But you had a little side hustle in the off season. Tell the people what your journey with golf has been.
Yeah, I started playing golf in 2014-ish. Mm-hmm. My stepdad got me and my brothers into it. He kind of introduced the game to us. Once I first started playing, just got instantly hooked. I got to meet your dad, Brian Mogg. Yeah, I had to get Mogginated. Golf is a life journey, and it's just always trying to find that consistency, and just always trying to find that one feel, you know, because you get one feel, you play well, and you try to repeat it, and it disappears. But just a roller coaster of emotions, but I enjoy it to the fullest.
Your NFL career ends. Was this something thinking about as your career was closing out, or is this something that you were inspired to do after? How did Evergreen come up?
I love golf, and it was like, what's a way for me to kind of get involved with golf, and is there an opportunity out here in the Pacific Northwest where the weather is, you know, rainy, it's cold. Fortunately, you know, a good friend of mine, Andrew Putnam, I was able to meet with him a little bit and just kind of talk over some things, and he introduced me to his cousin, Greg Bodine, who actually caddied on tour for about 10 years. He did some time with Andrew. He spent a lot of time with Tony Finau, caddying Ryder Cups, Masters, US Opens, all the majors, so he's got a lot of experience. And we met at a Starbucks, and then 4 hours later, we left partners. My name is Jermaine Kearse. This is Greg Bodine, and we're the founders of the Evergreen Golf Club.
anyone who knows you, like, it totally makes sense. You know, I think there's a lot of people out there that are passionate about a lot of things like you are about golf, but like turning it now into a business. How's that journey been for you so far?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely like a leap of faith type thing. You know, this is my first time starting a business. I'm jumping sports worlds, going from football into golf and still trying to get better myself. There's a lot of risk in a lot of things, but you know, I would like to say shooter shoot. Yeah. I'm a shooter, and I was just gonna take a chance and, you know, just go for it.
Was there any specific challenges you faced along the way? I know a lot of people wanting to take these types of risks. Any experiences in that, or any you could maybe like encourage some people?
The business structure, there was just like a huge learning curve for me. One of our guys, Josh Decker, on our advisory board, he gave us some of the best advice that I've heard, and he was like, you know, you're going to fail, and you know, if you're going to fail, you want to fail forward. And so that's just kind of how Greg and I think about it now. It's just like whatever we do, like if there's a mistake that's happening, like let's fall face forward instead of backwards, so we can always get up and continue that momentum going forward. Mistakes are going to happen, and it's just continually trying to adjust and just kind of learn from those mistakes and get better each day.
Feels something similar like starting my own company. I don't remember where I read it, but it's like don't miss two. Similar concept. I might make one mistake, but I'm not going to make it again, or I'm not going to do it twice in a row.
For sure.
So let's talk about here a little bit, like for those wondering, like how does the program work? How do people like come here and use the facilities? What's the structure of it?
Yeah, there's two components to it. So our main structure is we're a member base. We like to we cater to our members.
Just like a traditional golf club. Yeah.
Correct, it was just indoor. The thing that I really like about it is just kind of the culture that we've built and are continuing to build. Competitive golfers, people who love golf just as much as I do. We also have a non-member component to it where people can book a bay and still be able to experience the club and not be a member. But we're definitely focused towards our members. We would love for the members to, you know, build relationships with other members. We have a huge junior presence here. Yeah. So that's probably one of my favorite parts about it, is just being around the juniors, whether competing with them, doing chipping games, and being in a position of being a positive role model and influence and helping out. Having that ability to do that, I think, is something that I'm super passionate about and I enjoy the most about here. And me being in a position where I was able to reach the highest level of my sport, I know a little bit of what it takes in terms of just the commitment.
Yeah, I think it's really cool because I feel like a lot of offerings out there is for football, baseball. There's not a lot of like golf specific offerings and like a track to go down that lane. So
yeah, I mean, one of our, you know, main thoughts in building this is like changing the traditional golf. You know, it's just lonely grind, practicing by yourself. You know, it's all on you, where it doesn't really have to be that way. Golf is a hard sport to play college, play professionally. And I feel like, you know, if you constantly surround yourself against some of the best players in the area, you have no choice to push yourself. And I think there's a, you know, a pretty big space for that in the game of golf, where it doesn't have to be this lonely grind where, you know, kids can have the possibility of, you know, burning out and not really finding as much fun in the game as they once did before. We would love for everyone and anyone to come check us out, come get to know us, come feel the environment, the vibes that we bring. I don't think they'll be disappointed.
Cool. Well, I think before I go, we got to hit one of the sims real quick. See what this is all about.
Let's go hit some balls. Yeah, we got 6 Trackman bays, and then we have 2 About Golf bays. Yeah, only 155 ball speed. Let's see if Daniel can do a little. I'm just gonna be out here 170 ball speed. Oh, there it goes.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Check out Evergreen Golf Club with my man Jermaine. You'll see you next time. Come visit Evergreen.